Hello, darlings. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tarot 101 with Joan. That would be me of Nomadic Moon Arts Tarot. Here's a mouthful. This is my sister channel to my main tarot reading channel. If you look in the description box below, you can find out about me, what I do, what I sell, what I've done, things like that. But today we're looking at the Hermit. Card number 9 of the Major Arcana. As I've said in other videos, the Major Arcana basically sets a mood and a tone for tarot spreads. It doesn't necessarily tell a story of an action in the same way that the suit cards can. But if you've ever heard the term solitary witch there, see, some things are better done on your own. If you've ever heard the term going into hermit mode, well, this is part of it. This is part of it. This is the origin of that. See, I want to show you. Let's see, we have lights, lantern, lantern with a star, lantern with a star, lantern with a star. And let's see, no lantern, but yeah, I like what's being depicted here. That works for me. Okay, so that star is meant to be the light of knowledge, right? And going into hermit mode is the idea that you are going to withdraw from everyday concerns and go into a place of study and contemplation and quiet. Maybe this card shows up at the end of a relationship. This card can show up to symbolize a breakup. It can show up to symbolize withdrawing from the world for a while to heal and work on yourself and learn new things. It can mean buckling down to finish a course of study. It can be going into some serious self-care because you're hurting or have gone through some trauma. And I can be very irreverent and jokey, but I appreciate the Hermit. The Hermit, I'm a Gemini with a Virgo rising and a Virgo moon, and this is the card of Virgo. The Lovers is the card of Gemini. And the 9, right, that can symbolize, of course, if you tried it, telling time with tarot is very hard. I'm just going to say that right now. But it does represent the fall, September, Virgo. 3 is a magic number. 9 is a multiple of 3. Things like that there. I'll just throw that out for symbology's sake. But this is one of the oldest archetypes in the world. The wise man or woman that keeps themselves separate, that goes up to the top of a mountain and meditates for years and talks to no one. This is the symbol of that, right? And obviously, I'm not saying that when this shows up in your spread, you're about to go off to India and sit on top of a mountain for a while. But it can mean that you're making the choice to not fully engage with the world for a while you heal or learn or get better at something before you dive back in. And that there's great wisdom in that. And we've all learned that. Some of us struggle with that more than others. A few years past, a big thing happened and everyone was home a lot. And we're supposed to pretend that didn't happen, but a lot of people I know were really happy when all the expectations for being social were removed from them for a while. The Hermit says, yes, yes. Thank you for the invite to your dinner party, but I have picked up this marvelous book at the used bookstore and I'm just going to be spending the evening with it, and that's fine. The idea is both for self-care and for healing, but also to the acquiring knowledge part is relevant. And once you've learned what you need to learn, the idea is that you eventually rejoin the world, because the card that follows the Hermit is the 10. It's not the 10 of, but it's the card number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune means things changing, change. And inevitably, you're going to get kicked out of hermit mode whether you want to or not, because the universe has decided that it's time for you to move on to the next exciting part of your adventure. So this is never a permanent state. This is just a state of withdrawal in order to fight again another day, darling. All right, that was your introduction to the Hermit. I hope it was helpful or amusing. And if you enjoyed it, this short video, please consider liking and subscribing. I am doing videos for every single card in the deck, and then I'm going to do videos about putting it all together and doing spreads. I hope you'll join me. Thanks so much. See you in the next one. Bye.